fair warning, this is a documentary that's hard to watch. Jim and Andy, The Great Beyond opens up on Jim Carrey sitting in a hotel room speaking to a camera. What he speaks to the camera about is how he lost himself completely into the character of Andy Kaufman when making Man on the Moon. What he means by that, and what this documentary is all about, is how when he made Man on the Moon, he went so deep into the character of Andy Kaufman that he was no longer himself. And I truly believe that he thinks that. People said, when making Man on the Moon, that Jim Carrey never showed up for work. Andy Kaufman showed up for work, and Andy Kaufman's characters showed up for work. There's footage that's used in this documentary that's been stored for 20 years that they say right in the beginning has not been shown in 20 years because they did not want people to think that Jim Carrey was an asshole. Because he does a lot of things in this that would be considered an asshole and kind of are asshole things to do if you don't believe in extreme character acting. Now, they release it now because it's Jim Carrey. Everybody knows Jim Carrey is crazy. But people also respect Jim Carrey. They see this, they'll respect it as an art form. But this documentary is both beautiful and uncomfortable. Both of those collide in a very perfect way, which makes an interesting watch, but as I said in the beginning, a very difficult watch, a very uncomfortable watch. Because you watch this, and although the character acting can be beautiful at times, like when Jim meets Andy Kaufman's daughter and speaks to her as Andy Kaufman, and she gets to talk to her dad once again. But it's also uncomfortable for all these terrible things that they're doing, all these things he's saying to people, and you know it's not actually Jim. And you wonder the whole time if there's a part in there that is Jim Carrey, and he's not actually as big of a part of this as he thinks he is. He's not actually playing Andy Kaufman. He knows what he's doing. Or is there a part in there that's Jim telling Andy Kaufman to be like, stop, I don't want to do this. But he's so deep into it that he can't stop himself. It's really an interesting thought. Now, if I want to give my personal opinion, I loved it. I enjoyed it a lot. And although I found myself speaking through my fingers all the time and going, no, 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 Jim, stop. It was great. Seeing this footage that's never been seen before and nobody ever wanted people to see before, things that have been under wraps for 20 years, is amazing. And in my opinion, it is very beautiful. I think he did this because he respected Andy Kaufman so much. He said before that Andy Kaufman was an idol of his, and I think he just wanted to honor his memory in the proper way. Some think he went too far. I think it was perfect. I'm going to give Jim and Andy, The Great Beyond, a solid 8 out of 10. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other reviews.